Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little more than freaked out at the moment because I had the weirdest dream. So here's the thing. A couple hours ago I went and got a coffee so that I could, be one with the internet for about 20 minutes. I say a couple hours ago, it was really like 4 hours ago at this point. Because it is currently 2 in the morning, right? So I was like, alright, well, now let's get myself a Monster 3. So I went. So I'd gone to the coffee shop, stayed there till closing. Why isn't this line drawing? Let's try it. Hold on, let me turn this into a tablet real quick. Oh gosh, darn it. Alright, so anyway, so I had gotten myself some coffee. I wasn't even planning on having coffee, it just kind of happened. I was planning on just getting like a, a spinach and cheese croissant, but I ended up getting coffee and a buttered croissant because I didn't really feel like messing with my order too much. So anyway, so I got that, and after they closed, I walked down to the gas station because we're right there, and I got myself a few Monsters. By the way, new favorite flavor of Monster? Aussie lemonade. It is really good. It's like lemonade, but better. Oh yeah, also this is for an art fight. Yeah, I draw furry as well. So anyway, so I got 3 different kinds of Monster. Original, Aussie, lemonade, and Java, right? Because I wasn't really planning on sleeping too much. Let's have some good flavors with it, right? So, I come home. First thing I drink is the Aussie lemonade. Great idea on my part. Cool beans. Okay. So then a couple hours pass, and then I'm like, alright, let's try this Java stuff. Because, like, my dad drinks this. My dad drinks it. I've had some sips of it before. It's not that bad. But at the same time, I'm being very careful because I remember the last time that I had 2 Monsters in one day. And it was not fun. So I have about half of the can of the Java stuff. It's pretty good, just like I remember, very sweet. Also, referring back to coffee shop, creme brulee latte, iced latte is good stuff. Very good stuff. Definitely a new favorite. So anyway, I drink some of the Java, and then I'm like, alright, let's take a little bit of a nap before we get back to back. So I do. I set a timer for like 2 hours, and then lay down, shut my eyes, go to sleep, right? So this is the part that I wrote down in my phone so that I wouldn't forget it. You get out a geometry dash. Notes. So, reading from the notes. I was in some sort of facility where there were masked clowns that would be sent out for parties. Like, imagine like the beginning of that one Batman movie where they're like doing a bank heist with the masks and the bus. Yeah, that one. So anyway, like I was on some sort of tour of the facility. It was kind of weird. It was set up kind of like an underground city with like these trailers that the clowns would kind of stay in. And like it was like levels, right? So there was an agreed upon rule that if you ever get lost, stick to the blue path, right? Don't follow the yellow brick road, it will lead to just confusion. So like at some point the housing just stopped, and it was just like a giant square pit with this blue railing, like going around it. Like here's hold on. Here's the railing, and obviously it went up. Right? But it was just like this giant pit, right? So anyway, I was with a group of 4 other people, 2 facility clowns, and 2 tourists, right? So we got separated from like the main company, or like the main tour group. And so we were kind of just wandering in the lower levels where there was no housing. And so I looked back, and there was this one clown that was in a mask, as all of them were, but I just got the worst kind of vibes from him. So I was like, alright, let's wave to them, see if they could help. And then they just pointed at us. I was like, oh, well, that's a little threatening. So I said, alright, let's start running. And so I told this to the group, and they're like, yeah, let's go. All clowns, they all have to be verbal or something. So we start running, and I was right, by the way. Because, like, once we took off, this clown was, like, hot pursuit after our tails. And so there was a chase. So we keep running. At one point, the group sort of gets ahead of me, and I'm like, guys, wait up, guys, wait for me. And they just keep running. And at this point, they go into a hallway that has an exit. Because I guess we've just gotten high enough up so that there's exits at this point. So they rush into the hallway with an exit. I look back, and this clown that's chasing us is just getting closer. Like, not noticeably closer, but slowly getting closer. It's ominous as hell. And so I'm like, oh shoots, I gotta go. So we run down this hallway with the exit, and the tour guides are having like a little bit of an issue trying to open. I say tour guides, but like, you know what I mean. So they're having an issue trying to open the door. So like, we were a little stalled, and the stranger caught up to us. And I was like, hey man, stay back. I have a gun. And miraculously enough, I did indeed have a gun. Although it was, I'm pretty sure it was a BB gun, but either way, those still do damage. So like, I took the gun and I was like, yeah man, back off, this thing fires. And so I fired 2 warning shots, like to the ceiling. And like, he got the message, he backed off for a bit. But it was kind of like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Kind of like trying to square up. At least I think that's the phrase. But anyway, so that held him off, and so we made it out. Now we're in broad daylight. That was apparently the exit to like onto the street. I keep looking behind me because that dream really messed me up. So we're in broad daylight, so we gotta go our separate ways. And I'm just walking down the sidewalk at this point. I look behind me to see the strange clown had their mask off and they were eating something. I don't know what it was. But anyway. And I was right, and that wasn't regular clown. It was some sort of creature with like this wild hair. I remember that much. And they had a tail. So it was kind of weird. It wasn't like a tail like this. It was kind of like trying to draw. They're very scruffy. Blue overalls. Those are really overalls. It's like a work suit. Something in their hand. They're kind of sitting. It was a tail kind of like this. Imagine something kind of like this, right? Eating whatever the hell they were eating. So anyway. Layers back. So anyway, so they ended up looking at me, and I look back at them, and I kind of just like did a little salute, and the gun was still in my hand. One of my favorite people at this point, like people just kind of walking down the street. I don't know why I still had a gun out in broad daylight. Not sure what was going on in that instance, but anyway. So I kind of saluted them. And they salute back. And it's at this point that I look down at myself and I realize, hey, I'm not entirely human. Like, so, allow me to ramble for a different subject for a moment. But there is a certain way in which the character of Awesome Dude is drawn, right? And that specific way is something kind of like imagine a centaur, but very fluffy. Very fluffy centaur dude. And so I was whatever they draw Sam as. Where is the opening? Oh, there it is. So I was basically that little centaur thing. I had the 4 very fluffy bottom set of legs. And I was just kind of like, oh, guess I'm not human. So yeah, there's that very odd situation. So yeah. So I just kind of keep walking down the street, and yeah. Scene end at that point. You know, that, it just kind of freaks me out just a little bit. More than a little bit, honestly. I was thoroughly freaked out once I woke up. So much so that I decided to get back to drawing. So yeah, but anyway, this is part of the art fight that I'm in. There we go. I managed to get the image off of Discord while I was at the coffee shop. Yeah, moral of the story, do not let me drink coffee right before taking a 2-hour nap. Either that or just don't let me take 2-hour naps. I keep glancing around as though somebody is just around the corner and I hate it. Paranoia, my beloved. But a little bit my fault for drinking coffee so late at night. But on the bright side, at least the coffee tastes good. So I played Geometry Dash for about a minute, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna record a little bit so that I can, you know, get my thoughts out, commentate on the actual fever dream that was that dream. And yeah, feel slightly less alone. Because honestly, I haven't had any solid, like, communication to the outside world since, like, Wednesday. And it is currently Friday morning. 3 in the morning. Like, I had to cancel my lesson yesterday because, you know, no Wi-Fi. Probably gonna have to cancel it another lesson this morning because, again, no Wi-Fi. Also, Uncle is coming with a truck at an undisclosed time. Yeah, the fact that nobody ever tells me times of anything is mildly upsetting. Like, guys, please. Can I know? Tell me time? You gotta just get on my case for not knowing or not being ready by a specific time. And I'm just like, guys, you never told me a time. It's like you have this allergy to telling me times of things. You're just like, oh, dang, sucks to be you, I guess. I'm like, bruh, this is less of a me problem than it is a you issue. Alright. So he's got the snoot. Oh, man. So, yeah. Honestly, I haven't drawn furries in a while. Like, last time I drew a furry in any capacity was to show that I could do it on my commission sheet, which I finally figured out how to do. I say figured out how to do, but really I just yoinked somebody else's commission sheet and then kind of just put my stuff on it instead. I grabbed the prices and stuff. I didn't grab the actual commission sheet. But I decided that since their prices were pretty good, those will be my prices too. You know, I forgot that drawing furries. Now that I think about it, that's actually what started my drawing career back in like 3rd grade. Because here's the thing. So, my 3rd grade teacher had this daughter, right? And she was pretty good at drawing. She was like 16. And one day she decided to teach the class how to draw a wolf. And we were like, oh, cool. That's very neat. Very interesting. And, looking back on it, I think she drew furries. Because her wolf looked suspiciously a lot like this main wolf that I've got here. Like, let me just, so we have the head. It was just from one side, one angle. Something kind of like this. And like that. Something kind of like that. So, looking back on it, yeah, I think the daughter was a furry. Or at least drew furries in his spare time. Because, yeah. So, thank you, child of my 3rd grade teacher. I can now draw a humanized wolf person and can participate properly in this art fight. And it was just something I was kind of thinking about earlier when I first started working on this draw. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So, I did a draw this in your style for Avamates because they hit 35,000. I want to say yesterday, but really it was the 7th, I believe. Oh my gosh, speaking of stuff that went down on the 7th, looks like one Skeppy is trying to get cancelled. I only found out about this when I went to the coffee shop earlier, a few hours ago. And that turns out, while I was gone since Thursday afternoon, or Thursday morning, really, or, yeah, it was about 12. Since then, dude made some not so snazzy jokes, which, understandably did not be taken well. So, yay, not. Very much not yay. Very much upsetty spaghetti. But anyway, this ain't about him, this about me. So yeah, moral of the story, don't drink Monster, or at least don't drink Java Monster at the very least before going to bed. It was kind of like that one episode of Hannah Montana where like her vocal cords get, or like I think it was her tonsils that got removed. And so the dad was like, here, have this hot chocolate, really special extra chocolate hot chocolate to help you like calm down. Because like she wasn't supposed to talk for whatever reason, she was like super anxious. And the hot chocolate only made it worse because it gave her like crazy dreams. But yeah. It was something kind of like that.
I'm excited to see the new place, though. I will be sad to see this one go, because, you know, been here only for a few months, but like, it's a nice place. Big yawn, big yawn. So yeah, almost forgot to add in the snoot. There we go. Okay, and squiggles. I also got some chicharrones, the fried pig skin. I was happy. I was decidedly very happy, because that's one of my favorite snacks. And it's just, it's the crunch. And I ended up eating the entire bag. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think the other day, Uncle had seen my sketch. No, honey, don't do that. Do not raise your head up like that. It makes it look like there's somebody there. But anyway, Uncle had seen my sketch of the character CPK for like GMS, because I was like, hey, I really want to draw that. I want to draw the dimension hopping boy. And Uncle was like, gosh darn it, Spawn, you're drawing furries now. I'm like, no, I'm not. And now here I am at 3 in the morning, drawing a furry. So, I'm not sure if that's self-fulfilling prophecy or if it's just him being right. Not sure which one. Yeah, I'll probably upload this once I get to the new house. Oh yeah, this place is gonna be an actual house, so I won't have to worry about like being quiet after a certain time. It's gonna be great. Yep, we're doing that flavoring with highlighting now. Hell yeah. I'm actually pretty proud with how this has turned out so far. I like the backpack and how that went. Yeah, something just kind of tells me this dude absolutely says t-shirts and gym shorts are a look. So I shall give him that look. But yeah, this whole no internet thing, after like, I don't really recommend it, because you slowly start to go a little crazy. Like with the whole not talking to literally anybody for a few days. Like, we are humans, we are social creatures. But if we cannot be social, then there are issues that come with that. For example, my issues. of, self-doubt, all that fun stuff. And apparently the issue of, oh gosh, now I'm seeing things issue, is that is a bit of an issue when it happens. Like paranoia. That's an issue. For example, right now, that clown dream very much messed me up. And like the thing is, I didn't even drink the entire can of Java. Like there is still like a third of the can left. So yeah. I do have songs. I've got, hold on, let me just open up. So I've got Matryoshka by, I think it was Gumi. Didn't really say. A New Horizon from Starry. State Lines by Novo Amor. Life of a Bard by Kamikat. Revived by Derived Cat. Point of No Return by Scrap. I had Ship in a Bottle for like a minute and 49 seconds, and Party 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 Ready to Die by from Helsing Ultimate Abridged. So yeah, those are the songs that I've been listening to on repeat for the past 3 days. Not gonna lie, this probably falls under some sort of psychological warfare. Just kinda listening to them over and over again. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Like, as some kind of psychological warfare. Yeah. So yeah, that has been my experience so far. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Yeah, let's just not worry about that. There's something that went down there, but we don't know. Inside of the shirt. Backpack. There we go. He's looking great. He's very blue eyes, or singular eye, cause yeah. Alright, well, here's that one. Save. Let me just turn that off real quick. I want to see what else I can work on. Because there's one. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to go to sleep for a while. Like, I know I should be packing, but yeah. Yeah. Just kind of freaked out right now. Anyway, so this was the idea that I had based off of the song A New Horizon. Or it's sort of like, it's Painter AU and it's Twins duo. So concept is New Horizon. There's gonna be like wings made of very colorful paint coming out of the two of them. I was gonna have little avian wings or whatever. They're holding this orb of basically color, and it's gonna be like a sunset in the background, and only this little circle is gonna be like ultra saturated and stuff, and the rest of it's gonna be like sepia, something like that. Cause like the song itself has a bunch of wing imagery, and I'm just over here kind of like, hey, I know where there's wings, or at least used to be wings, or at some point there were probably wings. So yeah, I guess that TNT duo could have had wings, but like Wackety and Wilbur as brothers that paint, no. I don't think that was everything. But yeah, no, I needed some kind of excuse to actually draw Wilbur and Tommy, so yeah. Also, it's Tommy's birthday, so yay, happy birthday to that dude. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been trying to avoid drawing Tommy for as long as possible because his kid's hair. It is. It certainly is. Let's just hope that I don't wake up and say full render. Because I started doing that for the skull draw. And that's why I'm currently not working on it. I am going to keep working on it, but just going to put a little pause on it for now. Plus, I want to work on that one on stream and not on a recording. But yeah. Snoot. Okay, my gosh, I'm going to hate going upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna put off going upstairs. Screw that noise that I just heard. No, I'm gonna put off going upstairs for a bit. At least until the sun rises. When I say that dream messed me up, it really messed me up. And I get that I had a gun in the dream. My gosh, I just absolutely hate. There's just something about strangers in masks that cover their entire face that I just absolutely hate. Honestly, hated it since I was a kid. Like, this is the reasoning behind my intense hatred of mall Santas. And I hate it now. So yeah. Also, I figured out how to do screen recording on my phone. So I'm probably going to transfer that over pretty soon. So yeah. What happens when two worlds collide? In a great divide. Yeah. And originally for this Panther AU, I was thinking, aha, twins duo. But then I thought about it some more, and I was like, Grandboys. So yeah. Why is my pen being weird? Alright, leg going that way, one going that way. You're kidding me. Alright, I gotta get to the kitchen real quick. Is that where my charger is? If I see anything weird, I'll yell. Well, good news. My nose is no longer stuffed. Because Noni decided to scare the actual snot out of me. And I gotta say, there is some merit to that phrase, scaring the snot out of. Because it's the same kind of thing you get whenever you're eating, like, spicy food. And maybe whenever you smell, like, very strong menthol. Excuse me, nonsense. Because it just clears out your nose. And it works. I have the rest of my Java bean. Alright, no, stop. Right, anyway. Wait, did I? Okay, I did. Java bean. Alright, leg going forward. Because they're like, hell yeah, let's pave the way for this new art era. He's just kind of there like, whoa. Yeah. What happens when two worlds collide? Somewhere in that great divide. Melanie, if you could just like hold still, that'd be great. Thank you very much. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a pliable yesterday. That was nice. I just lay down. Not on my lap. There is currently a laptop there at the moment. Hi. There we go. Oh, yeah, so apparently Wilbur's in Utah now? At the moment? Didn't really notice that that was where Sneak was. I thought he was in Arkansas. But cool beans, Utah. Chance for the dude to meet my nephews. Well, it's like half of them. The other half are in Australia. And also, either the guy was messing with Photoshop or those be his natural hands. Like, if he's messing with Photoshop, good on him for understanding how to use it. If not, then oh my meow, we're gonna have to draw his hands a lot bigger. Yeah, I don't care how big you were drawing them before. There's something kind of like this now. But let me just save this real quick so it doesn't crash and die. Yeah. What happens when two worlds collide? Somewhere in the great divide, I can see it. That new horizon, it's waiting in the sky. Yeah, somebody was like, take away Photoshop from Wilbur, and I was like, Wheatskins is teaching. Wheatskins is teaching him. Soon it will be too late. I'll have extra fingers in no time. Gosh darn it, I forgot how to draw hands. See, this is what I mean whenever I say, hey, there may be a chance that I will forget how to draw a hand. This is exactly what I mean. So, that being said, let's do a hand study real quick. Now, do I have any pictures of hands pulled up on the internet by convenience? Not there, not there. Not really there. Maybe there. Definitely there, but I don't really want to play it right now. Maybe. Who are you? Just there. Not there, not there. Oh my gosh, wait, it's the no internet dinosaur. Hold on. Wait. Alright, we're playing this now. I forgot that this was a thing. Don't worry about it, Noni. $300. Darn it. Hi, Noni. Tap. Right, I'm now realizing that maybe I shouldn't be there, so let's go here. There we go. Alright, left hand, let's go. While my right hand pets the dog. Darn it. Yeah, oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. No, stop. Totally a pro. Alright, let me go find some. How convenient. I did have some. Okay, Nani, can you stop trying to get on my lap, please? Several questions on that particular image, but yeah, no, it turns out I had looked up Rohan stretching JoJo, which I now realize may be a poor choice of words, but oh, I mean, Nani. She really just okay. Hi. She is now sitting on my lap. Half pint. Why are you like this? But anyway, yeah, unfortunately there aren't too many good hand references on here. So that sucks. Nani, stop. Why are you here? Well, I am gonna have to end this anyway because there's a doggo on my lap. I can't exactly draw in these conditions. So yeah, I'll probably upload this tomorrow morning. Not really in the morning, but like whenever I get to the new place. And that's all for now. Peace.